Hi everybody. This is for Tracy. Hi Tracy. This is just to show people how easy it is to rebuild evods or CE4 heads or vivi heads and everything of the type. This one here is a CE4 vivi type head. Looks like this. Let me take it out. This one is one of hers that was firing funny, and I'm going to try to rebuild this one, and I'm not really sure it's even going to work because we'll try it and see. She said it was firing funny, and I kind of have to agree with that because when I stick meter probes on it, it goes all over the place. I don't know. So we will try to rebuild it, and we will see if that works. Earlier, I had made another video and deleted it because I wanted to show wrapping a wick, and I didn't because I already did these ones. I wrap wicks kind of funny, okay? You people that have good hands probably won't need to do this way, but I have to do it this way. This is 32 gauge Canthal wire, and I know it looks really small, but it's not. And I'm sorry, my hands are, it's late, so my hands are trashed. I cut a piece of wick about this long, and no, I didn't measure it, and no, I'm not going to measure it. It's about this long. I use this. I have a straight one too that I use. I use the straight one too sometimes, but this late in the day, this bent one works better because I can take, and it's kind of cheating, but it's what works for me, so it's what I use. You're just going to take your wire, okay, and you're going to leave a tail. I left the tail off the other end, but you can't see it because it's hiding behind my fingers. But I use this just to wrap it around. And because I have my glasses on, and therefore seeing out past the end of my nose, I have to look over them or under them to see stuff close up. But all I did was wrap it around here 4 times completely. Okay. See it there? Can you see it? I'll try to mess it around. So, but anyway, it's just got 4 wraps all the way around, and that's it. At that point, I would take my little ends and make sure that both of my ends are going the same way, because they do need to be going the same way. Having them point down, but and the nice thing about having it on here, if you've got fingers that don't really work good and mine don't work at all, then you can just slide it off of there, and it's not too tight because you don't want it really tight on your wick. You want your wick to be able to float through there a little bit, okay? And then cut off the ends. And I have all these wonderful little tools around. I'm trying to avoid using my helping hands. It's this thingamajigger. For the sake of showing people that aren't all messed up how to do this. So, you want to get them kind of close together. They don't have to be really super close together. But you don't want them overlapping. Okay? So, now that we have our coil made, and really that's all there is to making a silica wick coil. That's it. That's a 3mm silica wick and 32 gauge Canthal wire that I got at Temco. You can order Temco wire straight from Temco, or you can order Temco wire from Temco on eBay. I get it on eBay because I got free shipping on eBay. I don't know. So, take this little thing and you're going to grab this little plastic cap, and it just slides off of there really easy. It just slides right off, and that little silver tip stays in it. Then on the bottom, now I have to use tools because this requires manual dexterity that I don't have. On the bottom, you're going to notice there's that little clear grommet, or it's a white grommet that you're going to see. And it just pulls out of there. That little silver tip at the end slides out. And I drop it and pick it up. See? This is the end. And you'll see the little grommet is still in there. That's the bottom. All we've done is taken out that little silver piece. Don't lose it, you need it. Then the next thing you're going to take out is the little grommet. And this is the little grommet. Don't lose that either, you need it. Then you're going to get nothing, because what's going to come out is going to be your old wick and your old wire. It's going to fall right out. Now all you have is this little tube. That's it. Little tube. There, it's completely apart. It wasn't that hard. Really, it wasn't. So now you're going to take the wick that you made, and of course, grab your wick, hold both your wires, and get your little wires as straight as you can. These paper cut me. Okay? So you got your two little legs. Take your two little legs, and the slots are in the top of the tube, by the way. You'll notice the threading's on the other side again. You're going to feed the two wires down through this tube, and your wick is going to go right into your grooves. Okay? Take your little wires and pull your wick down to the bottom of the groove. That's it. Alright? Now, so now we've got two little wires sticking out of here. See? Take one of the wires. I don't care which one. It really doesn't matter which one. Take one of the wires and tip it off to the side. Okay? Yeah. All we did was fold it up by the threads. Now you're going to take your little grommets and you're going to put the grommet back in. But what you're going to do with the grommet is you're going to take the wire that you didn't bend and put it through the grommet. See how the grommet's on the wire? Because you want that wire to come out through the center of that grommet. Okay? Now you're going to take that wire and tip it off to the other side. So you have little mustaches sticking off. See? One on each side. Then you're going to take the little silver thing. And you're going to put the little silver thing back in. Now, and if your hands suck and if you're using tools to do this crap with, like I do, I'll tell you a little trick here on this. Because I cheat. I have found a lot of cheats. Put it in the thing, and as soon as you get this started in that little grommet, where it'll stay, just like that, sit it down on the table and push it back. Push it the rest of the way in with that. See? Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it? It's magic. I won't tell you what kind of magic because, you know, I'm trying to get through this video without cussing. So then a lot of people just use little scissors to cut the wires off. Cut the wires off as close to where they come out as you can. Okay? I use little cutters because I can't do it with scissors. Does that make sense? Hope so, because that's all the answer you're going to get. So there. Little wires are cut off. Dun-da-da. Now, at this point, you can stick this back on. If you want. Okay? And you can straighten out your little wick. You're going to trim these, so it really doesn't matter if they're uneven. Doesn't matter, because you're going to trim them. So, who cares, right? Even if you're, I mean, and these would be long enough to run for a vivi Nova tank, because, I mean, you don't want them running all the way down and touching the bottom. The big difference is with evods. Evods have a little rubber cap and there's a metal post on them. This is an evod head. This is an evod head. So you take, on an evod head, you take this little rubber gasket off. And then this metal post, even though it looks like it's one piece, this little metal post will slide up out of there. Okay? And then you just put it all back together the same way. But the bottom is exactly the same. The bottom does the whole grommet and the center post and everything is the same. Now, let's try this. Let's see if this works now. I don't have her base, so I am using a meter to do this. I usually use this. This is a little ohms checker box that I got from I got it from Lisa at Carolina Babes. That's where I got it. So I'm actually using a fluke meter in leads. And this is now 2.5 and it's done. That's it. Oh, and if they leak, if anything you've got leaks, people, you can just pull this little thing off, and you can take another piece of wick. See, and this is how my wick comes. But you can take another piece of wick, and especially like this 3mm. I mean, this, you don't have to put the whole 3mm in. It fuzzes right out. See, I mean, it doesn't take much. But, and just say you just take these. What do I got here? 3 little pieces. You can take these 3 little pieces if it's leaking, and slide 3 little pieces down in there, just right on top of the coil. I just stuck them in there on top, and stick this back on. Now, and the same can be said if you are vaping one of these and it keeps giving you dry hits, it's not getting enough juice, then you will just take and you will grab a hold of one little string. Oops, can't grab it with that. You just grab a little piece and pull it out. That's all you do. If you're getting dry hits, try this. But I caution you at this. Take it out little bits at a time, because it's a whole lot easier to take it out than it is, you know, whatever. But so anyway, so this is done. It's done and it meters, and I'm going to stick it in a bag and I'm going to mail them back. That's it. It's really pretty easy. I was absolutely amazed when my friend Par taught me how to do this. So Par292, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. You have helped me, and hopefully I can help somebody else.